cars roaring into the Texas afternoon, and at the finish line stripe, it's a whole shot win for Ashley. He has done it again in an 0.26 light. How do you stop it? How do you stop it? 77 beats a 76.
And Bruno, before he got out of his dragster, he looked to the sky and climbed out, taking in the moment. And Justin, Brian Lone said after that run, what stops that? A 26 reaction time and a whole shot win. How do you make it look so easy?
Divine intervention. This weekend speaks to God's presence in our lives. I'm a little bit emotional about this one. We had unique circumstances, but our team came through. And to be able to get a win for Team Toyota, but to be able to double up was Jeggie. For everybody at Skag Power Equipment, Metalcraft of Mayville, Skag Australia, Skag Southwest, this is a really special victory. This victory is because of Randy Maria and the team at Skag, and the team that we have working on this race car. Could not be more proud and thankful. Thank you.
Cap seeking his first win since the U.S. Nationals of 2023. Hagan made the first move. As they get down to the top end of the racetrack, Matt Hagan has done it on a whole shot. 394 beats a 393. You talk about a team who has been just gnawing at it, trying to get a win. They last won in Chicago. They last made a final in Charlotte, and they have won here.
You can just imagine the celebration of Matt Hagan. And Matt, you called it an old school matchup between you and Ron Capps, and to come out on top of a matchup with someone you've been competing with for so long on a whole shot. How validating is that?
You can't call it a whole shot. I mean, we're in the finals and there's nothing to lose, so it definitely wasn't a whole shot win. But to race Ron is badass. I love that guy. He's been my mentor for so long. Just our guys, man. We had a lot of stuff going on internally with our guys, and they worked so hard, figured it out, and we won this race. Jason Johnson with Johnson Horsepower Garage. Woo, this one's yours, baby. We've been working a long time to get here, and we're gonna party tonight. That's for sure. Maybe we just burn this whole place down. You know what I mean? Woo!
Greg Anderson leaves on Jeg. Did all those mechanical changes help to turn the tide? It is going to be Jake Coughlin. 59 with a 3, beats a 60 with a 3. The team celebrating for themselves, and for Mark Ingersoll, who's watching from home, what an incredible final round. 10 inches margin of victory.
In the battle of the greats, it goes to Jeg Coughlin Jr. this time. And by the time Pomona comes around, can you be relevant in this countdown?
I can be relevant and maybe helping some others out. But, you know, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot with those couple 1,000 losses early in the countdown. But heck with all that. How about this big win in Ennis, Texas? Billy Meyer and the entire family, thank you for what an event. It's been a hot event. Thanks to all the fans for coming out. Mark Ingersoll, we love you, buddy. We miss you. And, you know, this one's definitely for him. This one's going to Chicago with the next train that goes there. And we know he's going to get well and be back with us next season. So, and all of our partners, Skag, Outlaw Beer, Jegs, thank you for all the love and support. And I can tell you we're going to celebrate this one in good Texas style.
Matt revving the engine. Attempting to throw Gage Herrera off his cadence. Matt got a little bit of a lead off the starting line, but that is not going to be near enough. He has shut his motorcycle off, and Gage Herrera has continually, as he has done once again, shut off the hopes of anybody else of winning around here. 681, 6 at 200.
Gage, in managing the threat of Matt Smith today, you have become the quickest person in NHRA history to achieve 20 career wins. Brian Lone said that you are living a dream. How big is it?
It's the biggest dream you could ever live. You know, as being a little kid, is dreaming of racing NHRA. You know, and now I'm here living it and doing it, and it's hard to believe. You know, it's crazy. You know, it's awesome racing Matt Smith and all the competitors in NHRA Pro Side Motorcycle, and for me to accomplish so much that I have in such a short time, I got to give it all up to Vance Hines, Andrew, Motul, Revzilla, Suzuki, Terry Vance, Byron Hines. I mean, this one's for them. This means a lot, especially going this countdown. The points, everything are pretty tight, and we just got a little more cushion, and we're going to try to keep it going. Woo!
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
The OTG machine out of the Randy Meyer camp. Final round, top alcohol dragster. Can Julie Natus join Sean Bellemere in doubling up? Better reaction time to Matt Cummings, and Matt Cummings is going to win it. 5:24, 279 miles per hour. He left first and never trailed in that drag race. A 5:24.6 by 0.05 of a second. A dominant final round for the McPhillips team. He won the Jags All-Stars, and he looks across his old friend from the West Coast, Brian Howe, in the final all funny car. Starting line advantage to Brian Howe by 14,000ths of a second, but too much. Bellemere, 5:49.7, 2:66. Another dominant weekend for the Killer Bees, and Sean Bellemere at the track where he got his break driving Tony Bartone's alcohol funny car wins his 42nd national event and sweeps the weekend here at the Stampede of Speed weekend for Holly EFI Factory X. We've seen the two quickest runs in the history of this class, made by these two drivers. They meet in the finals one last time. Jesse's car wags the tail. Greg was off the line first, and Greg Stanfield goes 7:07 at 193 miles per hour to win it. His third Holly EFI Factory X win. Greg Stanfield, 7:07.4 at 193 miles per hour. Both away on the green. Both these drivers have to do the shifting themselves, and for Matt Harris, he's going to get there. 7:70 for the win at 175 miles per hour. Keith Maway missed the tree in the final round. He was 1:38, and Matt Harris drives by almost 1/10 of a second to get the win. 47 the dial-in for the Cavalier, trying to win it and keep the trophy in Texas. It'll be a first-time national event winner either way, and it's going to be Justin Pachillo. 9:40 with a 1 on a 9:39, gets it done. Craig Gaultier was 0:06, but got there first by almost 0.05 of a second, and he broke out by 15,000. Both drivers doing their job on the starting line, away on the green. Here comes Brand, top end, got him! 8:83 with a 3. Michael Brand blows by Jimmy Hidalgo at 48 miles per hour, the advantage, to take an 0.08 of a second stripe. An unbelievable run from Michael Brand. They both snap off on the green. Watch them look over, judging. Where are they at? What do I want to do? Win light? How about it? Kyle Seacrest gets his first, and he does it right here at the Texas Motorplex in the Stampede of Speed. 8:87.5 beats an 8:87.0 on a double breakout. Kyle Seacrest was 0:04 to take 0:09 and win a double breakout. These are two of the best .90 racers in America. They traveled a long way to meet up in Dallas, Texas, right here at the Stampede of Speed, and they're both away on the green. Rusty's car's supposed to do that. It sits on the stop. Look at Tommy Staubel looking over, judging, whomping, and winning. Dead on one with a 0:08. Tom Staubel drops a 9-pack on Rusty Cook, who was locked out. 65 on the tree to break out, following him through. Tom Staubel, 9 total. Both cars away on the green. Brad Plord breaks, and all Jim Prevo's got to do is lift. 6:30 with a 5. Jim Prevost wins his second national event. Kelly and Matt with big old smiles. Jim with a Wally to take back to Illinois, the second of his career. He was off the starting line first by 8 thousandths of a second, and Brad Plord heartbreak. Higgins left, Chitty right. Top Sportsman, presented by Wright Trailers, is set. Both cars off on the green. The reaction time was a coin flip, and at the stripe, it's going to be Michael Chitty for the first time in his career. The J&A Services car wins on a double breakout. 6:57 on a 6:58, beats 6:61.8 on a 6:63. Higgins had the better reaction time. Final round, Super Street. Minnesota and Illinois getting together in the Lone Star State to duel it out one last time. Both cars away on the green. The difference in reaction time, 3 thousandths of a second, and at the stripe, double breakout goes to Jordan Pratt, 10:89.7. Getting there first, Alan Bush by 35 thousandths of a second, but he goes 10:85.9 in the process. Jordan Pratt was 0:09 to Alan Bush's 12 reaction time, and Jordan